When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Noles about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Auburn Tigers offense will come out first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Davidson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Got the first down and more. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles offense will take the field for the first time. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. catch in the middle. It's Henderson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm there.
They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. Don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
Back to pass on second down. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be...
He's going for the goal line. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Dan, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be a short game, and no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Got enough for the first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He's got him wide open. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ivory. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, no! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run in the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Give giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. It's third and goal and third and long. Off play action. Here's a heat. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive.
Breaks into the open. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Quick strike complete. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Noles will send out the punt unit.
Number 60, on to kick it away.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. He tries to take the top off. Makes a grab on the shot. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
They'll try to blast their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. No huddle offense to the line. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Turning it on! That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Buys a little time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Handoff from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best.
Touchdown, Florida State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Florida State, 14.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lets it fly. It's caught. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to...
Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw on third down. Pocket breaking down. Trying. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give him 6. Touchdown Seminoles! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. He wants to change this route. Toss to the outside. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a... or chain links to move the sticks.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup. I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The give to Davis. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got a man. It's Ferguson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Somehow fits it into that traffic. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, this is an offense that really prized themselves on running the football, and there was no question they were going to go for it there on 4th and short. Not only did they get the first down, they rip off an explosive play on the ground.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play-action fake. He's got the tight end. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Noles want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it out fast. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Auburn going to work with another first down. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to get the corner. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some...
Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So here comes the Auburn offense. Under fire. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. On a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. And they got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going to take a shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And that one's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Ivory. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He wants a big play here late. And that is interception number 3 on the day. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great